Oh man, I thought the battery was dying on me, but it's not. It's the actual SIM card. And so I'm gonna have to work pretty quick. I only got 3 minutes. And so I'm gonna do something with the ground wire, and I'm gonna just cut these the white and the black wire back a little bit. So I'm gonna have to strip those too. But in fact, I'll just go ahead and strip them all. Yeah. I'll have to pick these up out of the carpet here. And of course I got the power off. Okay. And I'm going to take the ground wire on here. And remember I had the ground screw here, so I'm going to take this and wrap it around there. And give this enough room that I can still hook it up, and I'm just going to attach that right like that. I was thinking about that. How am I going to do that properly? And see, I can hang that there, take my orange wire nut, and just attach it to this ground wire here. Right, I got it all properly grounded. See. Okay, now I can kind of fold that back in there. And I don't necessarily have to put the wire nuts in there because I've got this whole cavity on the back side. So when I do these others, I'm just going to leave them on the outside. Okay. So I got the black wire. I'll just do the black wire next. And I'm going to kind of wrap the little stranded wire on there just a hair. And put the wire nut on. I'm trying not to let the light fixture dangle too much on the wall, but that's freshly painted, and it's not, if it was flat paint, I could get a mark on the wall, but this is eggshell finish, so I think it's fine. Slight gloss finish to it. Put the white one on. Pull on the wire a little bit, the stranded wire, and make sure that it doesn't come off of where the wire nut is. And now I'm just kind of folding these over a little bit. Okay, like that. And then I can put this on because there's plenty of room back there, okay? And that's pretty much all there is to this. Well, my SIM card ran out of juice the other day, and I had to download all that stuff, and now I'm okay. See, there's the one that I installed. I was just getting done installing this here, tightening that up. Then I had to put those on, and it's real easy to do. There's just some little Allen wrench type little set screws that you tighten up. And check it out. Let's hit this. Remember, this is a single pole light switch, and I told you it would probably turn on both of those at the same time. You only need a single pole light switch for that. Okay, look at that. Okay, there you go. I think those turned out really good. Okay, and what am I going to talk about today? Look at this. I even went ahead and installed this one over here. How's that look? It kind of looks good right there. That looks a little bit better. See how it gives off light like that? Look at that. That's nice. And see, that one was tied in to the one that went down the hall, went down the stairwell. And see, I just used that round one like that. And it was kind of, the light was coming out at the tip on both ends. So when you walk down the stairs, this light was shining right at you or walking up the stairs. And before I thought about putting the dimmer, I put some duct tape on the end of it. I put 2 layers of duct tape. Look at this. And then I trimmed it off. And I did that on both ends. And you know, I was going to put duct tape on the end of this and up on the top, especially over here. I could have done that, but I'm pretty sure that these will dim if I change out this light switch. So that's what my project is today. I'm going to take this out, and remember, I had a dimmer switch in this room that I'm not using now. Oh, the lights. We'll just get some light in here, huh? Okay, here's my dimmer switch I'm going to use. This is a single pole dimmer switch because I'm not using it for the ceiling fan because there used to be a light fixture there for the dimmer, and I changed, and this is the power switch now for the ceiling fan. That's off, that's on, and then there's a little remote control here to turn the fan on, turn the light on, and all that good stuff. Okay, and I don't need that, so I'm going to take this out, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm basically going to swap. I'm going to put the other light switch over here, and I'm going to take this one and put it over here, and we're going to see once and for all if these will in fact dim. I'm pretty sure they will, and if they do, then that's going to be a good thing. Then I won't have to put any masking tape on the ends, because these wall sconces are supposed to be for you know, ambiance type light, not as much light as they're putting off. And if the dimmer works, then guess what? These two I can put on a dimmer switch too. And this is a 3-way switch. This one here is a 3-way. This switch is controlled by that switch down there too. And I'll put a 3-way dimmer switch and replace that. And I probably won't do it here. See how these are lit up? So at night, if it's dark and we want to go down the stairs, we don't have to fumble around for the light switches. And so I'll probably go ahead and put the dimmer switch down there for that. And then I've got another one of these lights to put in. And I'm going to get the cylinder type one like that. And I'm going to put that right here facing vertical, and that one is tied in with this light switch and that light switch for this light up here. See, right there, I can control that right here, and I can also control it there, and it controls this up here too. So if I put a dimmer switch on there, I can dim that and I can dim this at the same time. And see, this is a warm white light bulb, okay? All these other ones, well, let's get this back on. Turn that on, get these other lights on. See, these aren't warm white. This is like a bright, cool white. And so if I wanted all these to match, I could take this one out and get a different type of bulb. Get the cool white, bright white light bulb there, and connect it over to this switch here. And if I have the dimmer on, at least this and that will be the same light. See, there's always all kinds of different things you can do, okay? So that's what my video is actually going to be about today, changing out this to a dimmer switch. You want to watch that? Stick around. So what's the absolute first thing I have to do with this light switch? Do you remember? Yes, we've got to turn it on, and then I've got to find the associated breaker in the electrical panel. I've got the power switch on for the ceiling fan, and I'm going to turn the light on. I keep thinking, that's funny, I keep thinking the bottom one's the light. Okay, I'm just going to leave that on, and I'm going to hit breakers. Hopefully both of them are on the same breaker. If not, I'll just back and forth, up and down the stairs I go until I get things situated and get these lights turned off. Okay, first step, do not, and I repeat, do not work on light switches or electrical items when the power is on.